Hey Bronco fans, Lauren Matheson here reporting for EyeBronco. With the fall season coming to an end, the Broncos have had tremendous success, with several players picking up WCC Player of the Weeks, 2 teams making NCAA appearances, and 16 athletes picking up WCC athletic honors. The Broncos showed that they can be successful in the classroom as well, with 32 athletes picking up All-WCC academic honors, including cross country's Ali Seibel, Emily Robinson, Ben Demery, and Kevin Oliver. We would also like to congratulate John Lamble for being the first men's tennis player to play in the ITA Championships and Indoor ITA Championships. EyeBronco caught up with standout individuals from the past few months to discuss what they've done differently this season and what they've done throughout the years playing the sport they love. Among those individuals is Megan Anders from the women's volleyball team, who was named to the first team All-WCC and has also led her team to the school's 14th NCAA appearance.
What I did differently this year starts back in the spring. We only had 1 medal, so I got to play permanent front row. It was really a good time to learn to compete for every point as opposed to knowing that I just go out. So it was really fun to be in for every competition of every point. Also, this year, our team really put an emphasis on every single practice. We made it one of our 4 goals to make sure that every practice counted. That includes physical preparation as well as mental preparation. So we really prepared for every practice to go hard for the entire practice and know that every practice counted and was really going to be going towards our goal to make the tournament. Playing volleyball since I was 12, and something I've done every year and every season is I always make sure to set goals at the beginning of the season and at the end look back and see how I did and see how I can improve on my goals for the next season or next year to make sure that I'm always improving. One thing I was super impressed by this season was Erik Hurtado. On senior night, he got a hat trick, so he scored 3 goals in 1 game, which is awesome. So congratulations and good job, Erik.
Now to Erik Hurtado from the men's soccer team. Erik was just named the WCC Player of the Year and has led the conference for the past 2 years in scoring. He is also up for the National Player of the Year.
So for this season, 2012 fall soccer, I did a lot of things differently coming into the season. I trained with the PDL Portland Timbers soccer team this summer. I trained with the first team, the Timbers, a lot, and just got my habits straight professionally because that's what I wanted to do at the end of the season was play professional soccer. And I just had to prepare myself better. I had to eat. I had to drink water. I had to wake up early, go to bed early when I had early trainings. Just everything in general. Just live the professional life, and that contributed to my success this season. So I started playing soccer when I was around 7 years old, and I was just a little guy back then, but I was still kind of fast. So I was just running back and forth on the field, and even then, when I always wanted to score the most goals on the field, and be the best player on the field, and that just carried out throughout my whole life. Whenever I stepped on the field, I wanted to be the best player and play the best I could, and I think that helped me competitively. That got me to where I am today. Just always, whenever you step on the field, whether it's training, kicking the ball with your friends, juggling, just whatever you do, just be a competitor and compete, because that drive will get you to where you want to go and where you want to end up. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Katie Lee. She's a great athlete at Santa Clara. Last year, Player of the Year of the conference. That's amazing. This year, November Player of the Month. That's great. Good for her.
As a junior on the women's tennis team, Katie Lee has already had a tremendous career as a Bronco. She was named the 2012 Player of the Year and won the school's first ever match at the ITA Indoor Nationals. Most recently, she was named the November Player of the Month.
So something that I've done differently this season than the last season is that over the summer I was training a lot with our physical trainer, and we did a lot of fitness, and I was working on it about 3 times a week. And on top of that, I was playing a lot of individual tournaments on the pro circuit, and I had a top win over 250, or I had a win over the top 250 player in the world, and that really prepared me mentally and physically for the season. So I've been playing tennis since I was 8 years old, and what I have to remember to tell myself is why I enjoy playing tennis in the first place, because if I don't love what I'm doing, then I won't be able to perform the best that I can. Another athlete that I was really impressed with this season was Kevin Foster, because he broke Kurt Ramos's school record for career points, and I thought that was really awesome.
Kevin Foster is back for his senior season, and he is already lighting up the scoreboard. He was just named the November WCC Player of the Month, and he just broke the school's all-time career points record, which was previously held by Kurt Rambis.
Something I did different this year to prepare for my senior season was really just dedicating myself to making sure I get in better condition. I lost 29 pounds, and it's really helped so far, and I'm just making sure I stay strong and stay ready so I can help the team be the best that we can be. I've been playing basketball since I was 6 years old, and from day one, I've just been religious to shooting a lot with my dad or by myself, and it's really paid off for me as an individual, and whatever team I've been on has also helped the team as well. So I just want to keep that going and making sure we have a great year this year. Another athlete that I've been really impressed with is Megan Anders on the women's volleyball team. She led the volleyball team to NCAA tournament. She was first team All-WCC, and she's also helped the athletic department become really sustainable.
From the women's soccer team, I couldn't be more proud of teammate Julie Johnson, who was named first team All-American. She was also recently named the U.S. Youth Soccer Young Female Athlete of the Year.
Being a part of the Under-20 World Cup this season helped me a lot during my junior year here at Santa Clara. Being captain for the Under-20s, I got to play with fantastic players. I learned a lot. I had a great experience and great coaches that really helped me succeed during my junior year here at Santa Clara. I've been playing soccer since I was about 4 years old. I've been playing competitively since I was about 9. One thing that really helped me succeed, I'm a student of the game, so I love to watch a lot of soccer. Also, on the off seasons, I love just to go play, especially with our men's team. It's fun, and it really helps me remember why I love the game. Another Santa Clara athlete that I'm very impressed by is Larry Jackson, a goalkeeper here for the men's team. He won the WCC Goalkeeper of the Year. I love watching him play. He's very consistent, great experience, and a great leader on the field.
Larry Jackson had another fine year in goal for the Broncos. He was named WCC Goalkeeper of the Year with 7 shutouts.
Thanks, Lauren. One thing that I definitely did differently coming into this year was definitely set out what my role for the team was. You know, everybody on the team has a role, and for the team to be successful, you need to do your role to your best ability. So I felt that my role was to try to organize the back and keep them in sync as much as possible, try to limit goals, and I think for the most part we were successful with that. You know, something that I've done out throughout my career, you know, since I've been playing soccer since about 9 years old, is just really set out the expectation of your coaches, you know, the people around you that expect something of you to be done during the game or during practice or to fulfill your role in the team. Whenever that can be made clear between the coach and the player, normally you have a better start of being successful off during the season. So for myself, it's just getting in with the coach and just asking him what my role was and how do I go about, you know, successfully playing that role. A person that I definitely felt inspired by would have to be Julie Johnson on the women's soccer team. A phenomenal year for her, receiving her accolades, but also coming back from captaining the women's U20 team at the World Cup, coming back and to just hold her focus and realize that she is a part of another team and has a responsibility, and, you know, just sliding back in with the team without any trouble or any difficulties, you know, only making it easier on her team to know that she was back and she didn't have any other prerogatives or anything like that that would draw away from those goals. So that's truly something remarkable, because you find a lot of players finding it difficult to acclimate themselves when coming back from abroad. You know, so hats off to Julie for doing that.
As you can see, the Broncos are already off to a great start and looking to continue that success into the winter and spring seasons. Be sure to stay up to date with all Bronco news at www.santaclarabroncos.com. I'm Lauren Matheson, and go Broncos.